Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. My name is Abdul-Wahid and I would like to ask you, sir, a few questions on terms and conditions in social media. So I would like you to introduce yourself and like tell us a few things about yourself and what you do. And, yeah.
Okay, I'm Dr. Rashid. I'm working here with the UNIKL for almost 3 years now. My experience in artificial intelligence, neural network, machine learning, I finished my PhD in 2015. But before that, I have industrial experience, 4 years here in Malaysia with so many companies. Before that, before I came here, Malaysia, I was in Yemen. I graduated 2003. Since then, I started working with some companies, some universities there for 6 years. Then I have decided to complete my master and PhD. So if you look to my profile, you will find the major concern is about the reliability of the websites, especially Islamic websites. So it looks like it's related to your topic. Then I little bit modified my research area into sentimental analysis and prediction, using prediction to predict the students' performance and trying to predict performance before you reach the final exam. So that's me in short.
So the first question is, do you think the terms and conditions have an important role in social media construction?
Actually, in the Western world, also here, the major concern of any company, they try to protect themselves. It means they are afraid of being sued. It means somebody came and go to the court, charge them, so they are afraid of that. So they have a lot of lessons in the history you can see, especially with the recently there is one of the gardener who works with the grass, the gardens. Okay, he got cancer because he used some pesticides of one of the companies. Because of the chemical components, he got cancer. He fight with those company for almost 1 year, and he got a kind of settlement by $100 million. So those companies they do agreement on the internet just to protect themselves. Honestly, yeah, they bought some small conditions to protect the privacy of the user. Some of them they protect the users, especially like Apple. If you see there is a lot of accident between Apple and FBI. FBI many times try to break into the users' accounts to see what is in the iCloud. They strictly deny that and do not allow for FBI to enter. But FBI try to break in illegally using some software. But that's some accidents. But most of the time, they protect themselves. They don't want to be sued. That's all. So I think it's like this agreement, software agreement in social media, just to protect themselves. So that's all. That's what I think.
If terms and conditions did not exist within the social media, will social media be still same as it today?
Yeah, because the same question can be applied to the internet. Is it still there? Yes, still there. No, do you sign any agreement when you use any website for news? No. 90% of the website we are visiting in the internet, we don't do any sign. We don't do any agreement. We just look at. That's mean it's not big deal. Even of 90% of us, when we use Twitter, Facebook, we don't know what is the content. So it's not big deal for us, but it's a big deal for them. For users, it's not big deal because he doesn't know what is inside that agreement. No one read it. Have you seen the lately? You know Zuckerberg, the Facebook CEO, when they interrogate him in the Congress, one of the senators who wrote the agreement. It's above 200 pages. That's mean rationally no one can read it. That means it took me 2 years to read all of it, then agree or not. So logically, they bought that agreement just to stop you reading. It's like a trick. Yeah, I know you will get bothered by the first two pages. So definitely you will not read until the end. So you will say okay, then you go on to remove the headache from your head.
But the second question is, do you think terms and conditions agreement has helped improve social media content interaction?
In terms of fighting with some bullies, some what they call it, fundamentals, like Twitter among the best people, they really fight those bullies on the Twitter. That means they have some very good filtering system where to capture those people who abuse using Twitter, and also they cut a lot of accounts, that fake accounts. Actually, those accounts has been created just to attack somebody else, to spread fake news. Especially you heard about the problem with the Trump and Russia. Yeah. Twitter company, they do investigation. They stop thousands of fake accounts that create fake news. So if they don't have that agreement, they cannot stop those accounts, because anyone owns those accounts can sue them, can take them to the court. But because of the agreement of use, they protect themselves. They can easily terminate any account without problems. You get the idea? Thank you.
So the follow-up question is, will you still get the same level of satisfaction from interaction without terms and conditions?
Honestly, it will be chaos. That's mean, yeah, you will be satisfied by saying whatever you want, by abuse somebody else. You will be satisfied yourself. But in overall, the society entirely will be in chaos. Well, anyone randomly can say anything without being penalized. But the term and condition agreement allow Twitter, allow Facebook to disconnect those people. So it is necessary, but 90% of the time to protect the company. And also in the same time, a company can use it to protect the society. That means Twitter can get a call from Malaysian government to stop this account because you make rumors against the society in Malaysia, so they can stop it based on term and condition. And by the way, term and condition laws, it varies. That means it's here a little bit different from China, a little bit different from different places. If you notice something, Twitter, Facebook is not working in China. Do you know why?
They are
Because according to the text in the term and condition agreement, those companies supposed to protect the profile and the privacy of the users. But China government, Russian government, they don't want that. They want full control. That means usually if FBI or government in US government, they want to see your profile, that means they have to go to the court. They need to get a permission from some judge to come and see your account. So if they see that order, that command from judge, the Twitter will allow the FBI to enter. But the Chinese government, Russian government, they don't want that. They want by one call. They call Twitter, give us the profile. Yeah, they don't want. That's why Twitter and Facebook cannot work with the Chinese government.
Even
They
YouTube.
are so rude than US government. They are so aggressive. You get the idea? They want immediately to access your account immediately. So they cannot survive in Chinese market. That's why they are outside of Chinese market.
Okay, so next question is what is your take on the level of awareness on the importance of terms and conditions in not only social media but in other aspects that concerns the use of terms and conditions?
Yeah, for users, as I told you, honestly, we don't know anything. If you go to any regular users, ask them, what do you know about terms and condition? What is inside term and condition? Maybe he has the basics. He doesn't know what he has the rights. That's me. In case if Twitter violates the term and condition, you don't know because you don't know the details. But they know. If you violate the term and condition of Twitter or Facebook usually he suspend you, right?
Yeah.
Stop you writing, posting for many hours or many days, right? Because they know what you has been violated. But regarding what they have violated regarding you, that means they sell your data to the marketing companies, but without your awareness. So if you aware about that, you can charge them. You can bring them to the court. So unfortunately, the awareness among users is too low. That means they don't know what's the right. Okay, Facebook, they have right to stop me, to suspend me. How about my right to sue you because you already sell my data? But unfortunately, if you see the term and condition, there is some point allow them to sell your information. But the question, to what extent? What kind of information I suppose allow them to sell, and what kind of information they suppose not to sell? They suppose not to go to my inbox, right? My inbox is a private. But they can go to my public profile. Okay, the problem, are you sure they are not looking to your inbox? You don't have any clue, right? What they are doing there, right? Recently, we have heard about Amazon. You know, what's the service of Amazon? This for smartphone?
Smartphone.
Alexa. That means Alexa is supposed to interact with you to serve you better, right?
Yes.
But recently, Amazon told us everybody in their staff they can listen. They can listen your dialogue with the Alexa.
Conversation with the Alexa.
Yeah, that's really breach the term and condition agreement, right? Yeah. So the more awareness we're supposed to know what we're supposed to say in this social media, what you're supposed to write, to post, so we protect ourselves.
Okay, so what do you think can be done to improve awareness amongst the users?
You know, if they read a little bit, just not the entire term and condition, but if they read the news, they will learn. For example, we have heard about the scandal of Harvard Analytica, right?
Yeah.
Called Harvard Analytica, I think. And this one, the interrogation with the CEO of Facebook, the problem of the Twitter, the problem of this murder of Khashoggi. You will learn. That's me. Yeah, there is certain limit of information I supposed to reveal online. I supposed to not say everything on the social media. I supposed to assume the basic information. I have to assume whatever I put in the Facebook on the social media, it will be in public, in one way or another. That's me. If even I had it, I've hide some information in the inbox. Yeah, it will be hide for part of the people, but it will not be hidden from the company itself and the marketing companies. So the more awareness, so you can protect yourself. For example, I give you an example. The moment I use Google research engine regarding just inquiry about some products, the next day I will see the advertisement of these products filling all my
Right.
websites. Any website I visit, I see that. That means they breach my privacy. So that's if I have a little knowledge, I can use alternative like there is DuckDuck. There is one search engine called DuckDuck. The bird DuckDuck. This one, they never keep a single information about you. You do search there regarding whatever you want. They give you the information. The next day you go any website, you will never see advertisement because they don't sell your information. But the moment you are using Google, using anything, if you see downstairs there in status bar, there is an ad website, ad server. This server completely control all advertisement based on your input. The input you search engine like Google, they inspect it because Google they have a contract with those advertisement campaign advertisement companies. So the more awareness we're supposed to have, so we know what we're supposed to put in the social media, we're supposed not to share with.
So the next question I'll be asking this person, you yourself, do you read the terms and conditions before?
I'm not going to lie, I didn't read everything. Almost I don't read it. I just say yes. But I'm so cautious about what I'm posting. Whatever I exchange information, I'm so concerned. I know because if I say no, I cannot use their service. Right. So I say yes, but in the meantime, I protect myself. I do not share every information I have. For example, in Facebook, I don't tell them where I'm living. I don't tell them what the current job I have. I don't like that. I don't tell them everything about myself. I just put the basic information.
So overall, why do you think people don't read this apart from that?
Because the one who wrote those terms and conditions, they are lawyers. You know lawyers, they use a lot of tricks. I'll give you example. Those have you got a loan from the bank here, Malaysian bank?
No.
You have any experience? Or your father? If you see the agreement is huge, the text size is too small. Why? Because they want to stuck thousands of lines inside this small paper, so you can so difficult for you to read. So you say agree eventually. This means they do tricks to force you to just sign to agree without reading all the details. Because there is one famous idiom, they say, in the details, devil lives. That means devil, he lives in the details. Because they put a lot of tricks inside. You cannot see them.
Okay, next question is, what will you do if you disagree with one of the rules listed in terms and conditions?
Actually, you're supposed to say no, and you're supposed to look out. But, that means I will be abandoned. They will send me out of their social networks. So, as I told you, it's a necessary devil. You have to agree, but in the meantime, you have to protect yourself. How you protect yourself? You don't publish, post any information that can cause harm to you, that can be used against you. You get the idea? That's because it's like that. If I want to use this mobile, by default, the moment I sign, the moment I buy this device, that means I agree all the conditions they put. I don't know what kind of condition. You know what kind of condition? We don't know. All right? But we have to say yes, otherwise we cannot use their services.
Okay, if you were to create a service where the users are supposed to accept the terms and conditions, will you still provide the service if they do not accept them?
Well, it's so difficult, but If this service is free, that means I can provide it free, okay, and I can survive, my business survive, yeah, I will agree that. Because there is, by the way, there is alternative for everything. There is alternative for Facebook, there is alternative for Twitter, but it's so difficult. It's so difficult to provide something free. As I discussed with you, if you are using something free, that means you are the product. That means your information is the product. They got money from your information, whatever, from your behavior on the internet. If you see, because my experience, I was working with the companies, we read tweets of the people from Twitter. There is a company called GNIP, G-N-I-P. This company has a contract with the Twitter, with the Facebook, with all social network. You know what they do? They talk with the companies, especially marketing, who are interested in information about people in Malaysia, information about any country. So this company, they make a contract. Okay, what do you want to know? Okay, what is the feedback of Malaysian people about the latest election? Okay, for how long you want this information? For 1 year. So this company, Jinai, can talk to the Twitter to retrieve a tweets of Malaysian for 1 year, complete 1 year. They sell it to you. Okay? Okay, what is the feedback of the people about the latest campaign of with the, like anyone companies like Maxis? They do a campaign, right? From time to time, they do campaign. You enter YouTube, you see, right? Advertisement. You go to the Facebook, you see it. So they want to know the feedback. Like Maxis company, Silcom company, they want the feedback. What is the feedback of the people regarding this campaign? They want to retrieve the post in the Facebook, the votes, the post in the Twitter. Then there is some tools like sentiments tools. They analyze that, happy, not happy. They measure the people. So there is, those companies get money. They provide free service, Twitter, Facebook. But as I told you, your behavior, your information is the product.
Okay, next question is, a major case regarding data breach was revealed last year where Facebook was caught in a political conspiracy with the Russian government during the US presidential election. What is your take on the issue?
Actually, it's a serious matter. Unfortunately, if you look to the American, if you see some YouTube about American people, they don't read. The regular people, they don't read. The major resource of their information is ABC, NBC, those news news like CNN. So the major in this way, all those political party, they know I can rechange the mind or add new ideas to those people just using these channels, TV channels, Twitter, Facebook. That's why some people who cooperate with Trump, they know how to manipulate the information. First of all, you know what they do? They hack the email of that woman, Hillary Clinton, yes. So they try to exaggerate, they enlarge the scandal to make it like a catastrophic problem. You see, they know how to do that. Just they inject information everywhere in the Facebook. In this way, they create an illusion in the mind of the voters. That means this lady is not trustworthy person. So that's tell us. Even a good example also, Muslims. We are Muslims. You see Islamophobia.
Yes.
The picture every Muslim is a criminal, right? Even I saw a joke. One Muslim in Europe, he accidentally, not accidentally, intentionally, he write on the back of the people using Arabic letters. Well, you know what he said? He said, I use Arabic letters just to scare those stupid. Because you just imagine, logically, is every Arabic person is a terrorist? A single word written in Arabic means is a terrorist? Cannot logically, right?
Logically.
Yeah, but they assume, because that means they are led by somebody from behind, using the news, using Facebook, or everything comes from Arabs, from Muslims, are terrorists. So you start afraid of that. So it's a dangerous matter.
Okay. Is Facebook wrong for doing so, even though they had protection already built in the terms and condition agreement?
Actually, yes, Facebook doesn't respect his users. That's why those people manipulate him. Usually, Facebook is looking for money. This company, they pay the money, so they collect information. They're supposed to collect information regarding the behavior of people in terms of marketing, in terms of product, not regarding of their ideas in terms of who is going to vote. No, that's serious breach. No, okay, you want to collect information about what you're supposed to buy, what you're supposed to purchase. I support this football club, I support this team, blah blah. It's okay, but you change my mind in terms of national matter. No, that's dangerous. You see, they change the people mind from voting to this lady to that guy. It's a serious matter. That's me. I can play with the people. I can corrupt, distort any person who come to the election against me. Can totally destroy him by fake news, by unrealistic information. Unfortunately, people believe, right? It's a serious matter.
So regarding the term and condition breachment, what action will you take when the term and condition are jeopardized?
Actually, all these companies, they have the money, they have staff. You see the Christchurch city problem. There's yes, who start broadcasting for 20 minutes. Yeah, Facebook, they have all the utilities, they have all the equipment, they have all the stuff to stop that. Why they take more than 20? Actually, he finished everything. They don't, even after that video stay there for 6 hours until New Zealand government asked them to remove it. That means they don't take any action unless government start punish them. New Zealand threatening them. Australian company, government also threat them. Threat Facebook, threat Twitter. If you allow users to access this violence video anymore, we will charge you. You get the idea? That means they have all the tools, all the stuff, all the experience to stop this kind of action, but they don't use it because they know this kind of videos they bring a lot of attention. Huge amount of people come and visit. That means more money for them. But unfortunately, they're supposed to take action. Now, some government, they start talk seriously about that with Facebook and Twitter, especially New Zealand government and Australian government. Even government now, they have started in Australia, start discussing a new law to enforce all these social media network to stop any kind of videos regarding of killing somebody else. That's me. Facebook. You know what they reply? They said we cannot stop immediately. They can. You know why? There is some software. They can detect from your words. Start. For example, you are talking about I'm going to commit suicide now. If I say that on the video, okay, that's mean I will take 2 minutes, 3 minutes, right? Discussing, explaining to the world why I'm going to commit suicide, right? They have a software that can, there is something called NLP, natural language processing. It's they can detect the word commit suicide. They can stop that broadcast, and also they can report to the police by the location of that guy. Go and try to rescue him. You get the idea? But as I told you, they slow down. But now, because of the has been threatened, you will pay too much money as a penalties, so they start revising their policy.
So will you still trust the service or application after it has been jeopardized?
Actually, I don't trust any news in Facebook and Twitter. By default, I don't trust them at all. Because anyone can say anything. Unless that website, that source is not confidential, is what they call it, has been verified. Yeah. But most of the time, I see news, somebody created fake tweets. He make it as a picture, it's not as a real text. So he posted in Facebook. Many people, they think that guy, even is already verified, he's the source. They don't even take small action. I go to the Twitter, check the tweets of that guy. Does he publish this or not? They don't take action. People are lazy. So for me, I don't believe anything or post on the social media. I took many action before I believe.
Okay. So what is the best way to prevent the term and condition being jeopardized?
If I attach it with penalties. If government is serious in this matter, if government is aware about the serious jeopardizing, that means government immediately charge those social networks for any violation. So that means government must take action, not the regular users.
Do you think the social media companies have done enough to implement the solution you just gave?
Actually, no, they don't. I tell you, because they are looking for huge traffic in their websites. Why? The more traffic they have, the more money they collect. You get the idea? So they try to slow down. They know the government can punish them, but they slow down the action. They leave the video for 6 hours, 7 hours before they take action. That means they make sure there is enough money already collected. So they do tricks.
Okay, so who do you think the terms and conditions benefit more, the organization or the end users?
Of course, organizations, definitely. So already explained that.
Yeah, it's, organization. So what do you feel like the users can actually do to improve, I don't know how to put this in context.
That means how to protect their data. I mean,
no, but generally, what aspect of social media do you think that it has been most vital for, like terms and conditions itself?
sorry, can you?
Like terms and conditions, like what aspect of social media do you think it has been more vital for?
I don't know, but the good things about the social media, for example, I'll give you example in Facebook. You know, there is a button in Facebook called I'm alive, I'm fine, right? They enable that button when there is a crisis. For example, you remember, right?
Yeah.
In New Zealand, in here, in Indonesia during the earthquake, they immediately enable there is a button. Yeah, I'm alive, or I'm good, I'm fine, something like that. That's good, very good. That's one of the very good aspects. And also about the social media, it allows everybody to talk, to show his feeling, to interact with the world. That's good things, because many people before the social media, they never even express their opinion.
Even
So-
we wouldn't know about the Christchurch without.
Yeah, because of social media, people deliver their idea. Now, there's so many examples. If you see the example, I think 2 weeks ago, one guy here in Malaysia said some offensive word regarding the Queen, right? The Queen and the King, right? Yeah. Who deliver his bad words to the police? The people.
Yeah.
People react. So police take action, right? I have saw I have seen so many things in Yemen, also in other countries. People react. So many people react against certain things. Then government take action. That's good things also. You see, for example, somebody I saw recently in Yemen, not Yemen, Saudi, one guy, he abused his son. So the people start talking about the topic. Then the next day, government take action. Go and arrest that guy. That's me. The good things about social media is allow people to deliver their opinion immediately to the government. So the law enforcement force can take action. That's good things also about social media. Social media is not 100% is bad. It has some positive things.
Right, so my final question is that if you had the power to reconstruct the way terms and conditions are written, how would you improve it?
I will make it so short. Only one page.
But then there is no protection for the company in terms of being sued when they violate.
Actually, you are the owner of the house, so you can control me, right? When I enter your house, right? The moment I violate your conduct, you just stop me from accessing. But how about me? How about my data? I put it in your house. I came here, I put some data here. That's mean, yes, you're supposed to use it, but should you use it entirely? Should you share it with somebody else? That's the question, right? So if I have the power, I will ask him, please make it as short as possible.
And so finally, will people finally read terms and conditions if it was written in a shorter and simpler way?
I think, yeah. But not shorter and simpler way, and also it must be concrete, small. Problem is people, unfortunately, people hate to read. If you see the rate of reading in the entire world, you see this Asia and also Arabic area, Africa, people, they don't like to read. They hate reading. Even my students, they hate reading. They like to read the slides only. They don't want to go to the main source. Right? They don't want to go to the details of the reference book because they hate reading. That's the problem. Because of that, the lawyers of this social media, they know people hate to read. So let us put as much as possible of for us benefit. Yeah. So we can in case any case in the court, easy we can win it because people, they don't read.
I think that's all from us.
Thank you.
Very much for coming.
Welcome. Yes, okay. Thank you. Inshallah, see you next time. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Have a nice day. Jesus. Thank you.
Peace.
I hope the video didn't cut off.
Yeah, I hope the heat doesn't stop in the
Okay, yeah, 40 minutes. It's still recording.